From inside Lone Depot Park. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, here in Philadelphia, the hometown fans are excited.
This is one of the best places to play when you're playing well. No one more passionate than these Philadelphia Phillies fans. And this ballpark's still one of the most beautiful parks in all of baseball.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Next pitch misses outside. 1-2 to count. Outside. Three-two now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
battling here as he fouls it away. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Austin Riley. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. The pitch. And a strike in there. Acuna on second. Albies at first with no outs. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Here's a 2-2. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
First and second, no outs. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson. That's a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The 0-1. Good eye right there. First and second here, no outs. Hit on the ground might be 2. Over to stop for 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives them a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And a foul ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Next pitch misses. Ball 1.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia Our starting pitcher in this one, Spencer Strider. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Well, he's got such great discipline in between starts, taking care of himself, making sure he's lifting, his stamina stays high. He's a guy that wants to finish every start that he makes. Now, we know that's not quite possible, but he's well conditioned to throw over 100 pitches effectively. I think if you're on the other side, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats, run that pitch count up, and perhaps get him out of the ball game early. He's kind of a rare pitcher in today's game. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And here it comes. Kyle Schwarber stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The 0-1. That one missed. Kyle Schwarber, a guy with prodigious power. He's made a couple All-Star teams, won a Silver Slugger, an Ohio kid who played his college ball at Indiana. He's one of the better power hitters in the sport. Swings and misses, and now one away.
Batting second.
Trey Turner at the plate. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
A special player and a special just human being. And for many years, you and I, being around the Cubs, could understand quickly after we met Schwarber why Jed Hoyer and Theo Epstein seemed like they would never part ways with him.
In there at the knees. That's strike two. Off the mark there. And the count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Not even close there. 2-2. And that one missing low. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. And that ball is out of here. Trey Turner goes deep. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now here is Harper. That's in there. Strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Strike two.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Alec.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Alec Bohm. First offering misses the mark. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
One strike.
And the right-hander deals. Breaking ball through there for a strike. The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wide to kick the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Bounced up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
So 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. And now 2-2.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Righty to the plate. Goes down looking. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even now at 1-1. Second inning set to go. And now Michael Harris.
Michael Harris.
The pitch. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Out to center. Rojas gets under it and puts the squeeze on that. And there's one away.
The catcher,
Here's Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one's in there, 0-1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanic.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Here's Eddie Rosario. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. The pitch. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom half of inning number 2, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The next offering misses. 1-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Riley fires to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Batting 7. The right field.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
One down, base is empty.
1-1.
And another ball. Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One gone runner at first. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter, because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Castellanos leads off first with one away. Out there to center. Harris racing after it. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's 2 away. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Popped up. Arcia makes the catch, inning over. Phillies strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now here is Orlando Arcia. Wheeler back to work. 2021 was Wheeler's year, an all-star as we mentioned, but he also led the National League in innings, in strikeouts, and as well in WAR. Swing and a miss, and now it's even 1-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Now back, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Fires across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs.
The batter number 1, second baseman.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Albies starting up the middle at second, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Next offering misses. Now 2-0.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Next offering upstairs. Austin Riley on deck for Atlanta. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike at the knees.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Two down, nobody on. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ball 1, no strikes.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Over to first, and he's safe. And the 1-0. Just missed. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Can't field it cleanly, and they put the tag on him for the out. Nothing across on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the last of the third. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Chris, one cool nugget on Kyle Schwarber, he has homered in every type of playoff series. A wild card game, a wild card series, a division series game, a league championship series game, and in a World Series. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, he just couldn't get out of the way of that one, and that's not an easy thing to do when you've got a fastball coming in hot.
Trey Turner now. He's already homered in this one.
Tells me he just lives for the big moment.
It's sort of like the cycle of postseason homers.
Did you say cycle?
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Schwarber gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Riley tossed to second. Over to first. Safe.
The first baseman, number 3.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Pickoff throw, and Turner's back in.
Run.
Turner runs. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Bohm, in his third season, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
He's going.
Turner runs. In the air, right side. Brings it in for the third out. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left on. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Matt Olson. And a pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. Slider right there. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Turner should have it. And out number 1 on the grab. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And a foul ball. A wind in the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Now back, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
So 2 down now, and here is Michael Harris. And that one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the pitch. And that one moves his feet. Next one off the plate inside. Now 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Out to short. Third out, and that ends the frame. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still tied 1-1. And welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Kicks and fires. Foul ball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And it's even up.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
Kicks and deals. And now it's 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
JT Realmuto steps in. First time up, he grounded to third. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And now the count is even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Here comes a pitch. That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Strider checks the runner. Stop. Dives back in safely. Stop. On at first. Nobody out. Roll to short. Possible 2 ball. The throw to second. On to first. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He reached out a walk his first time. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And the righty deals. That's through there for a strike. In the air, out towards left center. Arcia moving under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. Caught looking his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Left-hand hitter waits. Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball one.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. The 2-2 on the way. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Orlando Arcia. Grounded out his first time. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. And he deals. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Phils need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And here it comes. And there's a ball.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Rojas batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike two. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. First offering misses badly for ball one. Rojas over at second, one down. That's towards center. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And there's two away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Trey Turner with a chance now. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Misses inside. 1-0. Good eye right there. Runner at second, 2 down. Flips the corner, 2-1 now.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Next pitch is outside. Bryce Harper would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now back, first baseman.
Here's Bryce Harper. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that one clips the corner. On the ground right side. He handles it himself. Inning over. Phillies leave a couple. We played 5 full. Tied at 1 aside. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Acuna now. Wheeler back to work. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Well, I love the fact that he has a lot of fun playing the game, and that rookie year, an OPS of .917, just paving the way for what we think will be a Hall of Fame finish to his career.
Castellanos hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter number 1, second baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Albies. Incredibly, the Braves able to win the 2021 World Series without Acuna. He blew his knee out, tore his right ACL on July 10th, 2021 in Miami. He was done for the year, and the Braves still able to win it. The pitch. That one drifts inside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Just missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next offering is down low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Riley in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Strike two.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Albies on the move. Pitch misses. Throw. Tag. Ow! A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly, and that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
The wind to kick the pitch. Riley checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. The 2-2. Got him swinging. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4-5-6 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the sixth. Down the third baseman, Alec Bohm. In there, that's strike one.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Takes it in for the out.
Number 5, second baseman, Bryson.
This is Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And the right-hander deals.
1-1.
Going to count 1-2. Just off the inside edge. Righty delivers. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Realmuto up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Righty to the plate. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
So now 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, and here's the first baseman, Matt Olson.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
The wind of the pitch. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Craig Kimbrell, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Dominguez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The pitch. That clips a corner.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him. One down.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Ozuna batting with one down, takes a strike. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
That misses, and it's 2-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rojas under it. He's got it, and there's two away.
Now back, the center fielder, Michael.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
There's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
From the traditional 7th inning, Red.
Bottom of the 7th. Now at the plate, Nick Castellanos.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Late with the swing there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike three.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. In there for strike one.
Go ball. One strike.
Left-hand batter waits. Base knock center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
At the plate, Johan Rojas. Strike one. The pitch. And that's in the dirt.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Strider keeping him close. And the pitch. Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two here. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat too much on that one.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And here is Kyle Schwarber. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Kicks and deals. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 31, Craig Kimbrell.
So here's Murphy now.
Leading off the plate, the catcher,
And a pitch. Sliced hard but foul. And now the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. At the belt and fires. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Eddie Rosario will hit next. Scouts. That one's in there, 0-1. Here comes a pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. Saw how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Fastball right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Orlando Arcia now at the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next pitch misses, and now 2-0. Two down, nobody on. That one's spoiled, and they count now 2-1. And a pitch. Oh, he gloves it to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
Nick Anderson in.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 61, Nick Anderson.
Here's Trey Turner. He's already homered here in this one. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? High in the air, out to right. Acuna hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Harper in the box, lays off for ball one. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Next pitch is outside. Anderson ready to work. And a good eye there.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
(3-1) is on the way. And there's ball four. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alec Bohm, 1 for 3. That's off the mark. Ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Sosa at first, one gone. Next offering is fouled back. Top of the zone for a strike. And the count 1-2. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Kicks and fires. And now it's filled up. Rice and Stock on deck for the Phillies. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Rice and Stock. A strikeout and a walk. Ball one, no strikes. Line, and that's a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter, so no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
First and second, 2 outs. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Off the plate, ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Line to left. And it's just foul. That was close.
Wow, that was about as close as it gets to giving them the lead late in this game. Just barely on the foul side of that painted line.
Two outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
So coming into the game now on defense, Edmundo Sosa. He takes over as the new first baseman. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Pulls that one foul.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that's outside. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rojas makes the catch, and there's one gone. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Infield shifted to the pull side. Called strike right there.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next one is off the plate, and the count is 1-1.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
He goes down looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
So digging in, Austin Riley. And that's outside. Kimbrel, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2008. The 1-0. And a foul ball. Out towards left center field. That's well struck. Marsh moving back. Back some more, and that is gone. He sends it out of here, and the Braves have the lead now. It's 2-1.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 2 away with nobody on. Matt Olson up to the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's through there for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. That one not close. 2-1. And now the count filled up 3-2. Struck him out looking. And some drama here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. And the home team down a run. Back after this on the show. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The pitch. Castellanos in the box now. Takes strike one. And there's a foul ball.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Marsh in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And it's 1-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
And the batter now, Johan Rojas. Swing and a miss. That one the other way. Albies on to first. Ball game. And the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.